For more on the FIFA scandal, Didier Morais joins us from New York. He's a sports reporter and provides analysis on some of the biggest stories in the world of sports. Welcome to the broadcast. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Sepp Blatter has retained his role of leading FIFA. Were you surprised by this move? And do you think he should step aside after now more alleged corruption under his watch?
I was actually more surprised that Prince Ali received so many votes. But at the end of the day, the reality is when it comes to FIFA voting, all the votes are equal. So countries like the US or England, their vote doesn't count any more differently than Cameroon or Chad, for example. So it really didn't surprise me because Blatter was the favorite coming into this, and because he has so much support, especially within Africa and Asia, he's done so much for a lot of those countries to bolster their programs. I mean, and the fact that they account for over 100 of the votes, this didn't surprise me whatsoever. That said, I do believe that he should resign because this all happened under his watch, so somebody needs to be held accountable. And for him to say that he didn't know and he can't control everybody, unfortunately, when you're at the top of FIFA and you're in charge of these promotions, somebody has to be held accountable. And if you're making decisions, that has to be Blatter.
That's right. And Dan Williams was just saying in our report before you came on, Didier, that he said that Blatter was responding, saying this could have been some sort of conspiracy theory against him. This is not the first time that these allegations have come up. He's promised to keep the World Cups in Russia and Qatar and rejected pressure to move them. How do you view the move?
Well, as of right now, it seems that everything is going to stay in place with Russia and Qatar with those World Cups. That said, I think the Swiss investigation is going to be key because these investigations, especially with the Swiss, that comes with subpoena power, meaning obviously that some people, if they fail to cooperate, they will face the penalty of jail, and that'll obviously be a big threat. And there's definitely going to be a pursuit to get some of these people that already have been arrested to talk and try to see if they can implicate Blatter. So that'll be definitely very interesting. The other concept you could potentially look at is, will Europe or will the US boycott FIFA? Will they potentially boycott these future World Cups because they're under investigation? As we've seen now that Blatter is coming after the US and coming after Europe, I mean, it seems that we have a war on our hands coming on.
Well, Didier Morais, we certainly appreciate your time and your insight on this very important story in the world of soccer and football. Thank you for joining us live in New York.